So here we are at Chateau Vic. We're about to start the build. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
Let's
got
go.
the stuff. Let's go.
All right, guys, so here we are. We got all the equipment back from Micro Center. I'm pretty excited about this one.
Let's
Gerard?
build this mini fridge.
Gerard,
Very excited.
yeah? How much time are we talking about? Over, under?
An hour.
An hour?
Yes.
I'm gonna say an hour and 30 minutes.
Hour and 30 minutes. I would say an hour and 15 minutes.
Wait, is it completed build or post?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. You guys might get the edited video, which may only be 30 minutes for all we know. But we will keep you updated on how long it took. Ready? Let's do it. Oh, yeah. So, guys, here we are with a bunch of goodies on this table. Gerard, walk us through what it is that we have here.
We got the power spec 750 watt, 80 plus gold, an ASUS motherboard with Wi-Fi, the B550, solid state drive, 2.5 inch, 1 terabyte I believe, and then 500 gigs M.2, the AMD Ryzen 7 5700G for GPU-less operation. We got 128 gigs of RAM. Damage. We got 3 fans, 2 already installed in the case, and a CPU cooler.
Very cool. So, let's talk about the specs on this here. This power supply is probably overpowering this machine.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So we got the 750 just in case we decide to do a little bit more with it, but we probably could have gotten away with maybe a 500
Probably.
or even a 450. So we didn't need to go this big, but we wanted to make sure that we had a fully modular power supply so that we're only plugging in exactly what we need to and we don't have all these extra wires inside the case. The M.2 is 500 gigs. And this is where the operating system is going to go. So this is going to be where the OS basically will be installed and nothing else. So it's going to have 500 gigs of free space to play around with. So it'll be plenty for it to be its own little sandbox. The SSD is where the virtual machines will be installed. And we have a couple of more that we're going to put on there. But for now, this is what we're going to be putting there. Talk about the RAM. Why do we need so much RAM? I mean, the RAM behind this thing is unbelievable. 128 gigs. Virtual machines don't really need a whole lot of memory. So this is going to allow us to run about 30 or so virtual machines, all with shared memory, and each one can run about 4 to 6 gigs of memory for each one, just kind of depending on what it's going to be doing. So we're going to have like our own little cloud in Chateau Vic here. Why did we go with this motherboard? The B55 or 550M AAC.
This one was the only one that was available with Wi-Fi and micro ATX form factor to fit in this case.
The unique reason though why we got this one.
Unique reason.
Yeah, the onboard graphics. This is not going to be a gaming machine.
Yeah.
This is going to be a virtual appliance. And so it's going to be basically a headless system, no keyboard, no mouse, no monitor. And once we install the operating system, we don't need graphics. So this comes in with built-in graphics. We didn't need to spend money on the graphics card. And that's where this processor comes in.
Graphics built in.
That's right. So this is enough graphics for us to be able to run the virtual machines, more than plenty. Talk about the case for a moment. This is a really nice case. I like this.
This is a Corsair 280X case.
It's like a little mini refrigerator.
It's very small.
Keep turn it around a little bit. Look at the little mini refrigerator form factor.
Yes. This case, pretty small compared to like regular mid-size cases. Comes with 2 fans. They're RGB, so
We're gonna have a
Super
light
colorful.
show.
So there's a separate place for the motherboard and everything, and then this area right here has the solid state drives, hard drives, and power supply.
Yeah. All right. What do we have over here?
We got 3 extra fans for ultimate airflow.
Where are we gonna put these fans?
Since this case already comes with 2 fans, we're gonna put 2 on the bottom as intake, and more than likely 1 on the top for exhaust.
And then
This bad boy right here. This is a CPU cooler, pretty beefy, so
it's heavy.
it's pretty heavy.
Like a lot of metal in there.
It's quite a bit of copper tubing
Yeah.
for cooling.
So there is a small amount of doubt on this one. And so just in case, we have a backup.
It is a Arctic water cooler, all in one. It's just a single 120 mil cooler, just enough for this CPU. Yeah, that's just in case this one doesn't fit. The big mama.
The big mama. The big mamba. So just in case. And so yeah, we're all set to build. Where do we start?
Unboxing everything.
We'll start putting the motherboard together.
All right, let's do that. All right, let's do this. You tell us what we need to do. Is that like a mouse?
No, this is a Wi-Fi antenna.
Oh, that's so cool.
And it's magnetic, so you could put it on the side of your PC.
Oh, wow. Should I go ahead and open it?
Yep.
Sweet.
Whoa. Wow, this is nice.
Oh my gosh.
Beautiful. Magnetic. I think the only magnetic side is like, you could try the back.
Wow. That is cool. That's pretty awesome.
Mobile.
So I normally keep these boxes. I don't think I need this, but I keep these boxes just to keep whatever I don't use.
I definitely need this. SATA.
Oh, you're gonna need this one.
Owner's manual? Whoa. That's very rare.
What is this? Not a website link, but an actual book. Pretty amazing.
Who has CD-ROM drives anymore?
I actually do.
Oh, okay. So,
Alright.
this is this one here. This is the motherboard.
Wow.
Beautiful.
It looks so clean.
That's nice. I like it. The RAM. The RAM. All 128 gigs. Difficulties? Yeah. Wow. That's cool.
Clean.
Line them up. Oh, first. Those don't go back. You get a little sticker.
Sweet. We'll put that on the outside of the box. Jonathan, will you do the honors?
Sure. In the front?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put it above or below that, because we're gonna put the. Or do you want the CPU sticker too?
Yeah. We want to show off what we got in this box.
Put it in the corner. Yeah. Nice.
Look at that.
Beautiful. Oh yeah, that's pretty straight there.
Passes my QA standards. Why would you get a motherboard with 128 gigs of RAM and not fill it out? That's ridiculous.
That's awesome. There's another sticker if you want it. Just kidding.
All right, so
Double the RAM.
this is all the RAM, the maximum capacity that the motherboard can handle. Each one of these sticks is 32 gigs.
Yeah.
So 2 of them is 64 gigs. 2 times 64 is 128. All right,
Beautiful.
what's next?
The big mama.
Wow, this whole box just for that little thing? What's in a box?
I don't even know what's in here. Oh, it comes with the stock cooler. I didn't know that. It's pre-applied thermal paste.
Oh wow,
Tiny.
that's
That's very tiny.
does it have oh, these are on. Yeah, these are brushless fans. Interesting. Well, we have a third backup.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Anything else?
Can we sell that online?
The probably for like $20.
Hey, that's $20 is $20. Whoa. Let's do the important thing first, and we'll put the sticker on the box.
Yes. That's what I was trying to do. Okay, maybe not. Get to the sticker, dude. Oh, it's outside of the box. This is a heavy little piece.
Yeah, get a close up of that. Wow, look at all those pins. Can we look at the face of it? Look at that.
Whoa.
That's pretty cool. So how do we know? Because that's squared, the slot is squared. How do we know where it actually goes?
So there's a little arrow right here, little triangle,
Yes.
and there's a little triangle right here.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Bring the bar up. Sweet.
It slides right in there. And then that locks in the processor.
Beautiful.
Very cool. Man, you mean that Ryzen symbol right there is gonna get smeared with thermocooler, so we're not gonna be able to see it?
No, unfortunately.
It's almost like sad.
Such a fine piece of machinery.
And it's gonna get covered by some gooey stuff.
Wait a minute.
What? It comes with.
High-grade thermal compound.
Oh wow,
No way.
that's so nice of them.
This thing's huge.
Wow, look at that. That's a huge. What was that? Like 140
It
millimeters?
looks like 140. Oh, no,
Wow.
never mind. It's not pre-applied. No.
It's nice and shiny, smooth. And, look at that. I mean, kind of like a mirror. So let's talk about I know we covered this in previous episodes, but that metal plate on the bottom is going to sit on top of the processor, right?
Mm-hmm.
And even though they look smooth and shiny, they're almost like putting two rocks together. And so what we're doing is we're going to actually put thermal paste in between them to make sure that we have 100% contact, so that the heat goes up to the pipes of the cooler.
Washes.
Oh man. And then the fan cools down the pipes with the radiator.
Should we just try to fit the thing in there without?
Sure.
Sit it on its side.
Time to do surgery.
Oh man, that's glass. You gotta be so careful with glass.
So this will sit like so.
Oh man, that's already reaching the top, huh? Yeah, that's not gonna close.
No.
Because you still got the space of the motherboard.
Yeah, you're right. Oh no.
Yeah. Okay. So, a couple of options. One is we can go ahead and put the stock cooler. I mean, the stock cooler
Yeah.
is factory, so we know that it's going to be okay. And it already comes pre-smeared.
Yeah.
I say we go with the stock cooler.
Okay.
And then we can actually take that back.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sweet, let's do it. Stock cooler it is. All right. Whoa. We found a little screwdriver. Don't tell Microsonar that we use it. We're actually taking it back.
Drill speed.
How's the RAM in the way?
Because this little bump right here.
Oh, it has a bump on it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
On there. Yeah, let's start.
God, such a lucky sound.
It is breaking. I didn't grab that first corner or the second one.
Oh.
There's like a hair between the RAM and the cooler.
So the fan's gonna keep the RAM cool?
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot of weight because it's already in there pretty tight with all 4 screws.
Nice.
Man, and how much space do we have? It's literally
Yeah.
a hair in between there.
Crazy.
I mean, you can barely see the space. Man, this is a lot of memory and a big fan. Very cool.
Sweet.
Let's continue.
We'll put it on CPU fan. There we go. Sweet.
Look at that. Nice and clean. Braided wires.
All right, now. See if all the standoffs are. I think it's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Yep. 4, 5, 6. Sweet. What did we forget? Almost forget. So this goes in.
Oh, normally I would have put that right in a case.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just
Oh,
making sure it's the right way. This way.
well, I thought you were going to put it on the motherboard. I was going to say.
There you go.
M.2.
So this is your first installation.
Yes. I have not installed M.2 before.
Wow.
And I'm pretty excited for it.
Do we get a sticker for that M.2?
No, unfortunately.
Man, I like stickers. That's 500 gigs right there.
Yeah.
Wow. In my times, I had thumb drives that were bigger than that, and they were only 10 gigs.
Alright, so this motherboard comes with M.2 standoffs that we have to use.
Standoffs.
Yeah, so you have to put the standoff on the. There's a little standoff right here.
Gives it the support it needs.
Seriously?
Yeah. Because otherwise, like, if you put it in there,
And it
and
wiggles.
yeah, so it just
Because
stays,
it
like,
weighs
fixed
so
in.
much.
Yeah. This one will go on the third one.
You don't even need tools for this stuff. It just has to be hand tight, huh?
Yeah, well, that one. And there's a little screw that we put
On top.
on top. So,
Oh, on the edge.
yeah.
Interesting.
See, it sticks up, and then you just. This one, I think I'm gonna need a little tiny screwdriver.
Oh, let me go get it.
Okay.
So you need a little screwdriver?
Tiny.
Do you remember this right here? You know how old that is?
No, I don't. What?
It's very old.
I think I remember it.
Wow.
This is from when you guys were kids.
Yeah, I remember this.
Imagine how many computers this thing saw.
I think you might have used it once.
I feel like I have. Okay. Magnetic? Yes. Just like that. Sweet. 500 gigs. That's crazy. Alright, now.
Gosh, 500 gigs used to look different to me. It was a big old block.
All the standoffs are already installed, so no need to fret.
Sweet.
This is crazy.
It just fits right in there, huh?
I like it.
Snug like a rug.
Man, this box looks so much bigger than it needs to be.
Imagine with the mini ITX, it's like this small.
Oh, what kind of board is this?
This is a micro ATX.
Oh, so mini is smaller than
Smaller.
micro?
So it'll get rid of all these PCIe slots right here. It'll stop right there, and it'll stop right here.
Oh, wow. Yeah, but those only handle 32 gigs of RAM. Those
You
were
could
the...
find some that are 128.
I looked. I didn't find any.
So it'll be two 64 gig cards.
Oh, that'd be too expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cheaper to buy 432 slots of
Ramations.
RAM.
Ramations?
Very cool. Everything lines up the way it's supposed to. The Wi-Fi, the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's next?
Well, we could just screw down the motherboard real quick.
We can go ahead and move that box out of the way.
Where's the motherboard stuff? Oh, you know what?
It's on there.
It's gonna be in here. Open that little up. That little thing up.
Other screws.
No, this one. This way. Can you open it? No, that's just this one right here.
Swing.
How many programmers does it take to remove the cover?
Just one. Or 5.
None. It's a hardware issue. We only deal with software. Oh, that's pretty nifty. That's cool.
This one comes with cable management zip ties.
Oh my goodness. I love zip ties.
And all the necessary screws.
Wow. That's crazy. Jonathan, how you doing over here?
Done.
Got it.
I'm always confused on which ones the motherboard takes. Is the flathead ones or... Oh, I think it's these ones. It's just...
Do we need to read the instructions?
I would feel more comfortable if I did. Motherboard, yeah. See the long or the flat ones or the SSDs. This is the motherboard. Oh yeah.
So the rounded ones. The rounded square tops.
Yeah. There we go.
These things look so fragile, but you know, they actually do withstand a little bit of flexibility and stretch. So even though you do need to be careful, there is some flexibility to the board itself.
Asus actually makes a motherboard called the Tough, and it has like bracing on the back, so it's like actually really rigid. It doesn't flex at all.
Oh wow.
Maybe we do need a standoff. Did it come with standoffs?
You know, you don't need to have standoffs everywhere. I think if you just grab the corners, you might be able to get away with that.
Okay.
Trust me, when I was building PCs back in the day, I might have put three screws on the motherboard. Maybe 4.
Yeah, the mini ITX is literally just these 4 motherboard screws right here.
Yeah.
This one, that one.
So here we're actually putting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6. I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're good with that. Jonathan, are you taking notes?
Notes taken. Only 3 screws.
All right, so what are we doing now?
Connecting the wires.
Do it.
Connect the audio first. Where's it at?
It's the one that says audio. I'm sure there's probably someone watching the videos like, I saw it, it's right there.
There we go. Push that down there.
Ooh, neatly tucked away.
And then I want to connect the...
I can't believe these wires are still around. It's like they can't give me just one connector. They still need to give me all the individual pieces.
What wires are those?
So these ones, it's the power button,
Oh.
and this is the reset button, and these are just LED lights on top.
They've been around forever.
It's hard to read. I think it's the power LED.
What are you looking for?
Because it has the way the wires go on the freaking motherboard, but it's too small.
Oh, need some light in there?
No, I'll just read the... Because I know it has it in here. The recess switch is where? Oh.
Ground.
Just to give everybody an idea of like where these are going. They're actually, the writing is very small. The camera can't even focus on it, I don't think.
Last one. There we go. Easy as that. All connected.
Very cool.
Now, USB. I guess it has a USB on the front, just a regular USB. Like so. Perfect.
And then you're gonna hide all these wires so that we can get the fan in there.
Yep.
Nice.
This one, USB 3. And plugs into here.
That one goes way back there.
Yeah. Magnetic. There we go.
Very nice. Very cool. I mean, we got some very, very small wiring. Just to give you a quick tour of where they all plugged in. So we got memory, we got the processor and the fan. We were able to put the screws on the whole thing and the wires connected so that we can run the fan, the power supply, and that whole thing. Are we plugging in the fans now or later?
I'll do it later.
Okay.
So I could run the wires in the back so it's not coming out through the
Sounds
front.
good. Do we have to do any wire management right now?
When we get to the back.
Okay.
I would maybe add the SATA cable right now so we could just run it through.
Oh yeah. And plus that way we don't have the fans in the way. All right, so we've stood the tower up on the right side. This is the way it would normally sit. What's next?
Power supply installation.
Let's do it. Where's the power supply? Power supply, please. Right here.
The heart, doctor. Get the heart.
Oh man, look at all that wires.
Yes.
So all these extra wires and manuals, normally what I do is I'll keep the motherboard box and everything goes in there so that if I ever need to replace or upgrade something, I have it all easily available for that one box. So in my shed, I have a plastic container, a Tupperware, with the motherboard box for the two machines that you see right there. No, seriously, because I've had to go and like replace parts.
Oh wow. It's a lot of wires. And
I'm glad it's fully modular. So what makes this fully modular is that we plug in, the wires are not just coming out of the power supply, you actually have a plug to it. So what's cool about it is that we only plug in exactly what we need so that we don't have extra wires just laying everywhere.
yes. CPU. That's all we need.
Nice. Simple, easy.
Time to take off the side panel. Ta-da.
Oh, we get to expose the whole panel, huh? All right.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Now.
Magic happens.
Bzzz. That was not going in smoothly.
Literally hand tight, huh?
Yes.
What do we got going on?
Wiring.
Let's do it.
That's where the magic happens.
Yep.
Cable management at its finest.
You know how you manage cables? Just put them in a bigger box.
8-pin CPU connector connecting. The magic click. There you go.
Yeah. Hardly any cables.
Yep. That's how I like my PCs. Cableless. Bluetooth. Now, the big mama drama motherboard connector. Doop. Oh. Come on, man. Come on, man. There we go.
Wow. It's so clean.
Now, let's pull these cables through. So we don't have so much cable.
Push these through. Yeah, there you go. Then we use zip ties to just harness them down.
Yep.
You put them in a uniform. So this is more the cleanup aspect of things.
Exactly.
What do you think, Jonathan? You think you could build a computer after this?
Totally. I'm getting the step-by-step guide right here. Live. All the mess ups and everything before they get edited out.
You know, yesterday I saw a post that I found really interesting. It said, tell me and I'll forget. Show me and I'll remember. But involve me and I'll learn. I thought, whoa.
Yep.
I'm like, this is it. This is exactly what we're doing.
Exactly. Tucking the wires. No wires visible.
Very nice. I like it.
Yes.
You know why it's important to have all these wires on unobstructing the airflow? It's actually more efficient to cool the machine.
Yep.
Because these are the parts that run hot.
Exactly. Solid state drives. You want to install those?
Sure.
Actually, maybe we could throw the fan connectors on real quick. Now this one goes on the bottom right there.
Next to this guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Sweet.
Shove that back in.
Hold on, let me grab it real quick.
There you go.
Nice. Now the other fan headers are here. Throw that top one. Where's the hole?
I'll stick my fingers.
No, there's a grommet right here.
I could do that, yeah.
There's a grommet right there.
Grab. Yes. That one, yeah.
Very cool. Nice. Very, very nice.
You do not want to come back here.
This is actually more of an artistic point of view, while the backside's more autistic.
Yeah, we got the fans. Shove. SSD.
Whoa, that's a pretty drive.
Beautiful.
It's gorgeous. And this is 1 gig, 1 terabyte. 1 terabyte. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Built to miss.
These are just snap-ins, huh? You don't even need like screw.
No tools.
No tools.
Yep.
Wow.
I like these.
Yeah, these are really cool.
Very convenient. Just like that.
Nice. And then you just
Slide it in. Cables. You want to do the SATA cable then? Grab this up.
A little bit higher. There you go.
Put it all in.
Hold on. There we go.
Sweet. Nice. That's good like that.
Alright, cool.
All right. Now, where's that white? Oh, there it is. Sweet. Connecting this way. And then the power supply. This one here. Easy peasy. We can turn the PC on now.
You're kidding. This is it?
Yeah.
We had too many more boxes though.
No, they're all empty now.
That's it? Like, what a mess.
Told you. It wasn't even an hour.
That was it, huh?
I mean, I just would like to cable manage a little, but other than that, we're good.
So we just need a little bit of cable management on the back side.
Maybe throw the fans on. Pretty much done.
Wow. That's pretty cool. Little refrigerator.
Yep.
It's all set. All right, so we gotta do some plastic removing here.
Yes.
The most satisfying part.
You know, the one thing he did that we didn't catch on film is that he actually put this
Yeah, the
the
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi, which can go
And
here
turn it off.
or it can go stealth right here.
Nice.
And essentially it just went into those two plugs right there. And yeah, why don't we start with taking the plastic off of that?
The little one first.
It's so satisfying.
The sound even.
That's cool. And then it has a little magnetic piece that allows you to put it in a stealth mode. Look at that. That is so cool.
It's you can do that too. All right, next plastic piece.
Next plastic piece. Jonathan, you want to do the honors on the USB ports?
Okay. Oh, alright.
Sharp object.
Sharp object.
Beautiful. Just the front one, dude.
Front panel.
Glass panel. You just take them off. Just pull them up. You don't have to unscrew.
Oh.
Wow.
Glass. Fragile. Shall we turn it on?
Let's fire it up.
The moment of truth. If I connected the button wire right,
Whoa. I see fans on.
CPU fans on. Yes.
It's so
It's
quiet.
Yeah.
Very. Get some nice little airflow in there.
Yeah, when I turned it on, I saw the dust like.
Hey. Don't judge me. Do we have the right port or the right connector on the monitor?
This might not. Yeah.
Is it on?
HDMI 1.
Go connect the.
Oh, I just saw an Asus. There it is.
Oh.
American Megatrends. New CPU installed. Please enter setup to configure your system.
Whoa.
No keyboard detected. Is keyboard on?
Oh, probably not.
Should be.
This one.
The switch?
Is there?
Oh, there it is.
0 keyboard, 0 mouse.
Let's press F1, see if it recognizes it.
Do you have to push F in?
Yep. Oh yeah, maybe.
There you go.
What? Oh my
Whoa.
goodness.
We are up and posted. Nice.
Wow. It gives you the speed of each fan,
The temperature of the CPU.
the temperature. Wow. That is very cool. What's next?
Installing more fans?
Installing more fans?
I mean,
Or do we just leave it and install the operating system? Dun dun dun!
Until the next episode.
All right, so it was sad for me to discover that there was no room on this box to install a CD-ROM. So I had no choice but to pull out of the treasure chest a little thumb drive. And in the description, I'll link the article that I created a bootable thumb drive to install Windows Server 2022. And so we're gonna run a server on this machine. It's gonna be a powerful server, but that's what we're gonna do. So essentially we're just gonna go ahead and plug this puppy in to the USB drive. And then we're gonna power it on. And we'll press the magic button up here. And yeah, we got the lights and everything going. Thank you, Gerard, so much for that. They look wonderful. When you leave, I'm gonna unplug them. I just gotta figure out what plug it is. And so, as you can see, it boots right off of the thumb drive, and it's gonna be loading the files from the thumb drive, and it's gonna install the operating system. And so what we're doing is we're just going to install it directly into the M.02. So you can see that it's asking us to choose the language, the country, and the keyboard input. And so we'll just go ahead and leave that as a default. It recognizes everything correctly. So we'll click on next. And yeah, we just want to install the operating system. So we're going to go ahead and click install and watch it install. So I don't have the key handy. I do have a key and I'll have to plug that in later. So for now, I'm just going to go ahead and select I do not have a product key. And what's going to happen is it's going to go ahead and let me go through and let me install the operating system in trial mode, and then later I can go ahead and provide the key. So I'm going to go ahead and just install the standard with the desktop experience. And if I just install Windows Server 2022 standard, it's just going to give me a terminal, a command line. And so what you know, Windows, we're so spoiled with the user interface that Windows gives us that I'm going to go ahead and install it with the desktop experience. I'll click next. And of course, we have to accept all the licensing terms. Microsoft, welcome to my house. You get to see everything that's going on. And it's asking us whether we want to upgrade or keep the files the same. I'm just going to go and do a custom install. I want to select my drive. And we do have two of them in here. The 1 terabyte solid state drive, and then we have the 500 M.2. And so that's the one that we want to install it on. So I'm going to select that, and I'm going to hit next. And we're just going to go ahead and let it install everything that it needs to install. And with the magic of video editing, we'll throw some music and we'll fast forward this to the very end. So cue the music. I'm impressed, Gerard. This is a very sexy box, very nice looking machine, extremely fast. It took less than 5 minutes to install the operating system once I had the USB stick ready to go.
Yep.
I mean, it is super fast, unbelievable. I'm excited. I can't wait to put all the virtual machines on this. Everybody gets a virtual machine. In fact, we can get 2 each. I'm currently running 8. I'm looking forward to transferring all my 8 to there. We'll have to add you guys as users to the machine. That's completely out of the scope of this particular video for Windows Server 2022. But yeah, we'll have to add you guys so that you guys can access your files, access your virtual machines, install your own virtual machines. We'll go through some tutorials and stuff. Maybe we might even record those, who knows. But I am excited for this build. This is really cool stuff. I hope everybody learned something. Jonathan?
Yes, definitely.
Do you feel like you can build your own machine now?
Yeah.
I just go buy all the parts.
Got all the parts, yeah.
We should probably set up just a regular workstation build one of these days, and install Windows 11, and yeah, maybe not necessarily a replacement box, but a secondary box for your house, Gerard, and we'll let Jonathan just go to town with it, and maybe we'll do a budget PC or something. Who knows?
That'd be cool.
If you guys want us to build a budget PC for anyone, please leave us a comment, give us your contact information, get a hold of Jonathan, get a hold of Gerard, get a hold of me, and just know that we're able and capable of doing custom PCs at whatever price fits your budget. So we can build it for you. So, all right, I guess until the next time.
Peace out.